So in today's videos, I'm going to show you my best healer loadout in Block Tales. Keep in mind this isn't the best, but it looks cool for the title, and I think this healer loadout is pretty good. Alright, so all of these cards are what I'm going to be using in today's video and showcase, and Feel Fine can be dropped by Chapter 2 enemies. Everything else is mostly from the shop. So these are my overall stats. I have 25 health, 20 special points, and 18 build points. I will explain exactly why I picked these specific stats in a second. So to start off with my stats, 25 of my HP is from actual HP upgrades when you level up, and special points is directly from upgrades, and 18 build points is from upgrades. I choose to have a lot of HP because personally I suck at dodging, and it's so I can tank and use sacrifice without having to worry too much about HP. Now you don't have to have 25 HP. I think as a healer or support, 20 to 30 HP is a good place to be, but that's just my opinion. Now I picked 20 special points because some of these special cards are sort of expensive to use. Like for example, since I have 2 cures stacked, it costs 4 special points to use, and Resurrect as a base card costs 4 special points to use, and Prayer costs 5 special points to use. These are all pretty expensive, but since I have 20 special points, I think it's okay. And on top of that, I have 2 happy special point cards, which also give me special points every other turn. Now some of you watching this video might be asking, why don't I just use 3 cures, or why don't I just stack 2 resurrect cards? Well, that is, I'm using 2 cures because most attackers slash people, as far as demo 2, they only have around like 10 to 15 to 20 HP. So a 15 HP heal would be like a little overkill in my opinion, and that would cost 6 SP, which is pretty expensive. Now 2 resurrect cards, that costs 8 special points, and that's just really expensive for only a 10 heal revive. I just feel like, in my opinion, it's not worth it, and yeah. I picked Feel Fine because I feel like that's just a good card to have. Like, for example, on pit floor 29, if you get attacked, you get poisoned for 4 turns possibly, and Feel Fine, it just instantly removes that, which I feel like is really good. I'm using Sacrifice because I feel like it's just a really good card to have overall, especially when you're in the pit and when all your teammates are low. Now, a good combo I like to use with Sacrifice is have your friend use Ice Dagger, and then you immediately use Sacrifice, and your team as a whole gets like a bunch of HP super fast, super quick. And I'm using 2 happy SP cards because, like I explained earlier, some of these cards are very expensive to use even with 20 SP, and it just saves me a lot of SP. Now I'm using Comatose and Minimize just for like a support type of attack, and then I'm using Slingshot because with this healer loadout you have -3 attack, but Slingshot bypasses that, so when I use it I'm always confirmed to do 4 damage minimum if they don't have any defense. I'm using 2 slow go cards just so I like go a little bit more unnoticed because, like I said before, I just suck at dodging overall. I'm using Happy HP because every other turn you gain HP, which is nice to have overall. And then I'm using Prayer because it can be a really good card. Like when nobody needs healing or any of that, you can just go Prayer and maybe you can get an attack buff for your whole team, or a defense buff for your whole team, or in sticky situations, if you use Prayer, it can heal and revive your whole team. It's just a very good card to have overall, but keep in mind it's RNG based, so. Now keep in mind, to be a good sufficient healer, you don't have to exactly have my exact stats or cards. This is just like a general idea of what you want to have for a healer build. Now I'm mostly just going to show you the showcase with this build, so enjoy.